Well, Dad and I are headed to Burr Oak, Kansas this morning to pick up some stuff I had a buddy bid on for me in an auction there locally. That happened over the weekend. I was at a separate auction in Speed, Kansas, and only got one thing bought, and it really was pretty minor. John Deere rake. Didn't get any of the tractors or anything I was after there. Just prices were high, it was well attended, and that's how it goes some days. But the 7 Burr Oak came a little cheaper, and so we've got one tractor to pick up that I've actually owned once before. Really loved the tractor, and actually it's one of the few things in the last 5 years I've regretted selling. And then a couple garden tractors and a pedal tractor. That's what we're gonna get today. So I don't believe any of the garden tractors are running currently, but have run before. And well, pedal tractor, yeah, it runs. And then the Oliver that we're picking up is kind of a cool Oliver for multiple reasons. Tractor, I know it runs and drives because, yeah, I have owned it. And yeah, so we'll get there and we'll show you what we're getting. Well, we made it home. Didn't film videoing because it wasn't that interesting, me winching on, and Dad, my buddy Jarrett, winching on 2 little lawnmower garden tractors, and then Oliver we drove on. But the Oliver, very cool. Let's talk about that. The Oliver is a 77 standard, as you can probably see right there. But it conceals something a lot of fun with that logo right there. And if you know me, you know I love these old Olivers. It's a diesel. Oliver 77 diesel standard. Get this wax. Can't remember what year this is. Can't remember what year they quit making 77 standards. But this is the third to last 77 standard Oliver built. I have actually owned this tractor once. Dad and I bought it 2 years ago on an auction out of Colorado, but those guys got it out of Washington State originally, actually. But yeah, just a nice old rig, good old Firestone 14.926 gum dip tires, PTO. Has hydraulics but no plumbing currently on it. Yeah, just a fun old rig. Diamond tread front tire on one side. I'd like to put another diamond tread on it so they match, just because they look so cool. But it's really nice original example. Obviously it's got some, you know, patina, which I know people hate, but I love. But just a really solid, really good running little rig. If anybody has a 9.5 16 diamond tread Goodyear to match that one, let me know, because I need it. But this tractor just super sweet sounding, runs really, really good. I sold it 2 years ago to a guy over at Burr Oak that had an auction here over the weekend with an 88 row crop gas. We didn't buy that one back. Probably should have. But we did buy this one back. Just because, yeah. Once you hear it run, you'll understand. But super sweet, super straight. Biggest blemish was right there. The battery box must have had a battery explode sometime and, you know, ate some metal. But that is what it is. Super sweet little tractor that we absolutely love to death. But yeah, we'll step up here. I don't have it unchained yet, but it is not in gear. Park brake is set. Runs amazing. I mean, to life. That fast. It just runs freaking good. Probably one of the best old running diesel tractors I have of this era. Most diesel tractors of this era start like crap. This thing starts awesome. So, yeah. But the other 2 things we got here, we'll talk about after I unload this guy. Okay, now it's down off the deck, so we can look at it a little bit closer. But as you can tell, just your typical smooth running little Oliver diesel. She's got a few leaks and seats. But it's a pretty clean old girl. It's running smooth and silent. About as good as they get. I don't know. I think I got one friend mad at me because I outbid him on this. Sorry, Mike. But having known this tractor, when I saw that it was back up for auction, yeah, we bought it back. So these have a little American Bosch injector pump, which my understanding are hard to get parts for, but this one runs good. And obviously you heard it starts up great. I mean, it's 85 today, but this thing just starts up and runs awesome. I'm gonna give it a full service. I didn't actually service the last time, just, I don't know, the guy that saw this tractor and that 88 wanted them as they were, and that's how they sold. And when they did the auction listing, this tractor was actually sitting in the same spot I parked it in 2 years ago. So it hadn't moved very far at all. But yeah, just a sweet running little thing. Sheet metal's not perfect, but pretty good right there. I don't think any of the lights work. The seat suspension's shot. That block was still in the same place I put it 2 years ago, just so I could keep the seat up higher, so I wouldn't sit on the ground. I don't know what this foot pedal is for, but they're probably up to something interesting. But you know, all typical Oliver 6-speed forward, 2 reverse, double H pattern. We'll put her in fourth gear here. Steers a little hard, but you got to consider what the era of tractor this is. Good running. Old Oliver. That's all the faster it goes. Probably like 10 or 11 mile an hour, and that's Oliver. But yeah, overall, really good running little Oliver. Needs service. Still really cool. I think we're probably going to end up, I'm going to do a clear coat patina on this, or clear coat wipe on, just to kind of preserve what's left of the paint here. The old boy that bought this actually was going to restore it. Glad that never happened. So glad to have it back. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Dad kind of wants to use it for tractor pulling. It's a little awkward because it weighs just over 500 pounds as it sits, so not real high horsepower for what it is. But hey, that's a problem for another day. So we're gonna go finish unloading the trailer and ignore that there, because that's, yeah, it's a good one too. It's no secret that I like Massey stuff. We've been over this. I mean, I have a nice little Massey 16 garden tractor there with a tiller that I use. This one cost me 250 bucks. Motor's loose on it. I think it'll run. We're gonna try to make it run here shortly. Came with a deck. I've got the cover that's missing right there in the pickup. But yeah, we're gonna dump some gas in and hook up jumper cables and see if this fires off. If it does, I'll drive it off the trailer. If not, I can roll it off. But it was sold new at Yost Farm Supply in St. Francis. So that's pretty cool. Local tractor. It's a Hydra speed. So it's a Hydra-stat thingy of Massey persuasion. Motor looks like it must leak a little oil, judging by, you know, all the oil. But pretty good paint, very good original appearance here. Needs a seat cushion, not a big deal there. But yeah, just a nice little Massey tractor. Tires on it, they're all pretty good and holding there. Then I grabbed this little John Deere number 57 garden tractor, and this was like the lawn mower, and this is like the reverse era of John Deere rear engine lawn mowers. Don't know why I've always wanted one of these, but have. And it's rope start only, so that sucks. Means extra work for me, but pretty cool little rig. We're gonna kind of maybe get it started here too. Maybe I'll use it to mow my lawn. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I put fuel in it. Carburetor's already dripping. It's got gas in it. I'll take about half throttle and full choke. Oh, nice. Okay. always shut it off here, but it does run. It's wanting to move. I don't know why. Losing some nuts and bolts here on the ground. Don't really want to lose those. But yeah, it's moving. So we're gonna unstrap it and get it back there so I can get off the trailer and play with it now. Cool. Well, I drove it down off. It's sitting here running pretty good. A little bit of smoky, but it's an old tractor, garden tractor, so we don't worry about that too much. I think the tires mostly had air in them, so good enough. But yeah, fun little thing. I've never had one of these small frame Masseys that actually ran, so that's a big improvement. Again, we will probably polish and clear coat this one as well, just to preserve what it is, because it's original. We're not going to mess with that. We need to get a seat cover for it. But let's take it for a little bit of a cruise here. Had the choke on partially. That's why it was smoking. Transmission feels good. We'll go park it and see about a little John Deere next. Well, I shut the fuel off, we'll let it run out. And yeah, inside the fuel tank was like perfect on this thing. Might see about putting the deck on it. It'd be kind of fun to mow my yard with, maybe. But yeah, now for a John Deere. Well, this little sucker will fire on ether. It's getting fuel out of the carburetor bowl, but I bet the jets are plugged up or something. It's a Tecumseh, so it's a known piece of shit. So, but yeah, we're just gonna roll it down off the trailer, about right over there. I'll mess with this hopefully soon, because it's a pretty nice example of a little 57. I'd sure like it if it ran. But yeah, there's the deck for that Massey. Pretty good condition. Might put that on sometime. Well, let's get this off the trailer. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that there for another day, but not bad overall. But pretty good haul from that auction over at Burr Oak. But we got one more thing, and it's pretty cool, really. But there's the last piece. Cute little 7045 Allis pedal tractor. I honestly kind of wonder if it's not a repainted 8000 series pedal tractor, judging by the slant on the front nose, and it's got some overspray and stuff. It's still a really cool little tractor. Nice little Allis Chalmers trailer with it. Just a cool little thing. Allis Chalmers pedal tractors are hard to get your hands on. So just happy to have it. It's not perfect. It's got some interesting paint bubbles and chips, but could be easily restored too. So pretty tickled with that one. And if you haven't been on my website, territorialtrading.com, I buy and sell a lot of farm toys and an occasional pedal tractor. So if you see something, toys or whatever on my website you need, buy them. There's a lot there, and there's always more coming. Kind of slow this time of year because I'm usually focused on farm machinery, but things come and go a lot, so you'll have to check that out. Well, that's it for this one, guys. Overall, pretty good stuff. Little Massey runs, that little Oliver I knew would run. It's a real nice little tractor. But we got a lot of things going on here. Gonna go look at a bunch of tractors and stuff for sale in the next few days and weeks, and so got some projects upcoming, some things I need to get done. But you guys have a good one. Go drag something out of the weeds and get it running.